putting your foot down, expanding your repertoire, and Ask Barb, coming up on helpmysquashgame.com. Hi, this is Barb Cooper from helpmysquashgame.com, and I want to appeal to all the parents who are squash players. And I'd like to ask you, when you're dealing with your kids, do you put your foot down with them constantly? Or do you pick your moment? Well, if you pick your moment, I want you to do the same thing on the squash court. Squash is always all about when you're going to use your body weight. So you want to be careful and precise about when you put your foot down, your last foot, because as soon as you do that, you've got to hit the ball. Just think about that when you're rushing around the court. Pay attention and put your foot down when you want to strike the ball, not before. Otherwise you've used your body weight and you've got nothing to hit the ball with except your arm. Now here's a training tip that you could use both on the doubles court and the singles court. And we're talking about expanding your repertoire. Expanding the choices that you make and the shots that you're able to execute well. I would play some people and give yourself this rule. Hit one ball hard and one ball slow. I don't care whether you're hitting the ball to the back of the court or the front of the court, but the rule is you make it alternate paces. What you'll find is you'll start to make different choices, and that will expand your repertoire. And when you do that in a practice match, it will become more of a viable choice in a game because you've tried it. And now it's time for Ask Barb.
Hi Barb, my question for you is how much squash is too much squash?
Great question. And I don't think it's so much too much squash. I think it's not enough recovery. Now, when you're playing, you've got to look at two things. You've got to look at the intensity and you've got to look at the length of time. So if you've got a lot of intensity going on, then you need to make sure that you get a lot of recovery as well. Give you an example. I don't think anybody can practice for more than 90 minutes and actually pay attention the whole time. Coach Wooten, one of the most successful coaches in any sport, would always make his practice times around that time. And he would expect his players to be intensely focused for that period and then be off the court. And as soon as they lost focus, he would actually kick them on. I'm suggesting you do the same thing. If you're going to be playing a tournament and you have to play Friday, 2 matches Saturday and 1 Sunday, then I think you've got to be really rested before you go in. And I would also caution you, if your body's starting to feel sore, it needs recovery time. Because every time you play squash or train, you have to understand you're breaking down your body. And in order for the body to get a benefit from that breakdown, it's got to have time for recovery. Please don't think that if you're not training, you're allowing your body to rest, that you're doing your body harm. You're actually doing it a lot of good. This is Barb Cooper from helpmysquashgame.com.